Oh hey, how's it going? This is Addy and Webby, and today I'm here in Westland, Michigan at Wicked Pickle to compete in the Dinksgiving Family Pickleball Tournament. And I will be partnering up with this person right here.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is going to be a very fun one because the only requirement is everybody teaming up in this tournament has to be related to each other in some way. So it's any skill level, any age. The only requirement is that you're related. So of course we're doing the father-daughter duo here today. But are you ready for this?
Yep.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. Time for game one. And the way this is going to work, it's going to start off with a round robin section. There's 18 teams total, so there's 2 divisions of 9 teams. The top 4 teams move on into the championship bracket. So hopefully we can start with a bang and get a win in game one. Let's do it. All right, first game is done. Very intense battle for the first game. How'd that one go?
It was very back and forth. We had the lead at the switch of the sides, but we unfortunately lost it. The final score was 11-6.
Yeah, we were winning 6-4 at the side switch. We were feeling good, but then they just got all the momentum after the side switch, and we made some crucial unforced errors, mostly me. But good game though. I thought we played well. So we got plenty of time to work our way up and get some victories. I knew that was going to be a tough game. They're a very solid team. We'll see you guys in the next game. All right, here we go. Time for game 2. Let's do it. All right, second game is done. How did that one go?
It started out similar to the first one. We had the lead at the side switch, and we did come out victorious.
Oh yeah.
The final score was 11-5.
Yep, final score was 11-5, but that was a good one. We finally ended our losing streak because we went winless in the previous tournament at Pickleball 365. We lost our first game here, so this feels great to get a win. Hopefully we can keep that momentum going in the next one, and we'll see you there. All right, here we go. Time for the next game. Let's see if we can keep that momentum going. Let's do it. I am exhausted after that one. That was one of the most tiring matches I've played in a very long time in a tournament. How'd that one go?
It was very back and forth. We had the lead for a little bit. It actually went into a little bit of overtime. The final score was 12-10. We unfortunately lost it at the end. It has a lot of crazy points.
Yeah. While it was heartbreaking that we lost because we had the lead for most of the game, I can't be too mad because they played great. Some of the most exhausting points ever, as you saw, some of those rallies lasted a very long time. But yeah, it's a heartbreaker, but I don't feel too bad about that. That was just a great game. Final score was 12-10, but we have to win the rest of our games moving forward if we want a chance of making it into the top 4. And if we win the rest, I think we have a decent chance. So see you guys in the next one. All right, here we go. Time for game 4. Hopefully we can turn things around, get another win. Let's go. All right, that game is done. Another back and forth battle. We had a little bit of a lead at the side switch, just like all the previous games. In the end, final score was 11-4 and we were victorious. So yeah, so hopefully we can keep that going in the rest of the games and we'll see you in the next one. All right, here we go. Time for the next game. Let's see if we can do it. That game is done. Addison and I were jiving great that game. We won 11-1. Oh yeah. Hopefully we can keep that momentum going, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, time for the next game. Our current record is 3 wins, 2 losses. Let's go. the game just finished. How did it go?
Well, I was really hoping for a win because we played against Ron, who is one of the owners of this facility. Any of our fans might know I beat Bill, the other owner, in an episode of Webby versus Everybody. And luckily we were victorious, 11-3. Oh yeah. So I think we have 2 games left in this first round robin portion of the tournament. If we win both of those, I think we have a good chance of making the top 4, but we definitely need to keep winning, so let's do it. See you there. All right, here we go. Time for the next game. Let's do it. That game is done. That was another one where Addison and I jived great. And it's one where the score really doesn't reflect how good the game was. We won 11-0. Oh yeah, but it really was a great game. We had great rallies, just everything went in our favor. So we have 1 game left and we're looking decent right now. A win would ensure we make it into the top 4. So hopefully we can do that, but it's gonna be against a very tough team. In fact, I think they're undefeated so far. I think they're 8-0 going into this game. So it's going to be a very tough challenge, but we are up for the challenge, and we'll see you there. All right, here we go. This is the last game of round 1. Hopefully we can end with the bang and make it into the top 4. Let's do it. Oh man, I'm wore out after that one. That was a tough one. How'd that one go?
The final score was 11-1. We did not win, but I feel like we did give it our own out there.
Yeah, I mean, they are the undefeated team in our bracket for a reason, but I feel like we put up a good fight. That's another one where the score does not reflect how good the game was. We had some really good rallies, but man, it was a tough one. I knew it was going to be tough, and it definitely was, but we do still have a chance of making the top 4. It depends on how all the other teams did, because we don't know the results of everybody else. We know there's 3 teams ahead of us, but we are definitely in the running for 4th, so the next time you see us, we will hopefully have some good news for you, and we'll see you soon.
A few moments later.
All right, so we just found out the results, and we did make it into the championship round. We're in 4th place, so we're going to be playing against the 1st seed from the other bracket. So this is the team that won their whole division, so it's going to be a tough one. You ready?
Yep.
Let's go. All right, first round of the championship bracket is done. How did that go for us?
It was a very close game. We were actually losing most of it. That kid that we played against was really good.
Very good.
He was definitely like owning the court out there. He did really
Yeah.
good. We did come out victorious. The final score was 11-9.
Oh man, it was so intense. I thought they had us because they were beating us by quite a bit. We finally started getting things going, and then we were able to rally back and win 11-9. Man, great win. Both of them were great players, but we're moving on in the championship round, so see you there. All right, so we just found out we are in the semifinals. If we win this, we go on to the gold medal match. If we lose, we go to the bronze medal match. So at least either way, we're praying for some hardware, but we definitely want to go for that gold. And this is going to be a tough one. This is the team we played in the first game. They beat us. Hopefully we can get some revenge, but here we go. Man, another extremely intense battle there. How did that one go?
We were losing for most of it. At one point it was 10-0 and we were just hoping not to get pickled, but we made a comeback. We ended up getting 6 points, but we lost 11-6.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy about getting those 6 points because it really looked like they were going to pickle us. So
We went down with the fight.
yeah, definitely went down with the fight. So can't win a gold medal, but we are going to the bronze medal match. So we do have a chance going home with some hardware, playing against another team that already beat us. So it's going to be tough. Hopefully we can end with a bang, get some revenge. Let's go. All right, here we go. Last game of the day. This is for the bronze medal. Let's do it. Another crazy intense battle. Great rallies back and forth, but unfortunately the score was not good in our favor. They beat us 15-1, so that was a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
We made it so far. We made it into the medal round, but man, I think the fatigue was setting in. This was a very long day. We played a lot of pickleball, but what are your thoughts on how that game and today went overall?
I think that we played really good today, and we're at the 4.5 hour mark that we've been playing. We played 10 games, and one of them was to 15, so it was definitely a long day of playing. I think that this is the best we've done in a tournament in a long time. I think the last time we even came close to winning a medal was over a year ago now.
Yeah, this is definitely our best tournament of the year for us. I mean, we made our way into the championship bracket. I mean, just the people that beat us in the medal matches are the people that beat us in the first round, so it just shows that they were definitely the tougher and better teams today. But, I mean, even with the lopsided score, I still felt like we were in it. But just unfortunately, things went in their favor more than ours. Definitely outplayed us, but this was a very fun tournament. I always love when places do family tournaments like this. It's a lot more chill, a lot more fun type of environment, so I love this kind of thing. What about you?
Yeah, I definitely liked it. One of the tournaments that we got a medal in semi-recently was in the JoJo and Lo family tournament.
Yeah.
So I definitely think family tournaments are where we seem to thrive. I think it's just because it's more upbeat and positive at these ones than the ones where you're playing ranked.
Yeah, definitely a more chill vibe. I do think it's still very competitive, though. I mean, all these teams were very good, but yeah, we were just this close to making it onto the medal stand. But once again, we find ourselves in 4th place, but I'm not too mad about that. I thought we played great together, but that's going to do it for us here today. And until next time, this is Webby and Addy signing off.
Pickleball addicting and fun, that's no joke. Pickleball and it's not just for old folks. Pickleball.